But Zaira, just because this is kind of your field, I have a very specific question. If I were a service member that had an undocumented parent or spouse, what options would I have to protect my family and keep my family together?
So, Zaira, this is actually one of my favorite topics, and it really depends. One of the most popular programs right now is Parole in Place, and that is a program that was started years ago specifically to provide some type of immigration benefit to these parents and spouses of military who are either active duty or are veterans. And this is specifically a topic for people who are here in the United States. This is not regarding someone who might be in Germany that is a spouse that's trying to get here, or parents that are back home in a foreign country. This is specifically for undocumented individuals that are in the United States. And the Parole in Place program really comes handy for people who have spouses or parents that entered the United States without inspection. What that means is the person did not enter with a visa, they did not present themselves to an immigration officer in order to be legally admitted to enter this country. There is somewhat of a complex law regarding people who enter the United States illegally, and I'm going to try and explain that in as simple terms as possible. If you, as you said, Zaira, you are a spouse of, in your example, you're a spouse of a soldier. If you came in through the border, every single day that you've been here without status, you have been accruing unlawful presence. That means every single day that you're here, you don't have lawful status. And once you reach 1 year in the United States without legal status, if you were to try and apply for a green card or do something to legalize your status, you will be subject to a 10-year bar that you cannot come back to the United States and that you cannot get any type of green card. With the Parole in Place program, if you are a spouse, we can file an application for you that instead of going back home to your country and being punished for 10 years and not being able to come to the United States, you are given permission to do your entire process while in the United States, and therefore you're not at risk of being deported and you're not at risk of staying stuck outside the US. And this is a great program, and it works wonderfully if you have a spouse or a parent who has zero criminal history and who does not have a deportation case. And I know that you mentioned that many cases have been denied or rejected, and we can get a little bit into that.